Hey guys, PretzelMan945 here. Welcome back to the video. In today's video, I am going to be making a Diary of a Wimpy Kid books tier list. Um, now, I was a huge fan of these books when I was like 7 or 8. This is like one of my favorite book series. And it's something I still look fondly on today. Um, and I just wanted to make a video about this. Um, I will have some that are going to be in haven't read. Because I haven't read every one of these. But yeah, let's get started. All right. Immediately, we're starting off with a spicy one here. Hard luck. Um, hmm. So in this book, it's like there's the plot line about like Greg's family dying, or like the whole like inheritance thing after his like great grandma dies, I believe. Uh, I remember this book being decently entertaining. I'm feeling a B. I remember it being a good book, but it's not one that I remember as fondly as some of the other ones. Long Haul personally is an S tier book. Um, I loved the concept of this, thought the road trip was great, thought it was like a really fresh idea. Um, Thought the pig wasn't too overused in this book. Well, maybe a little bit, but for like pig being introduced in this book, it was a funny enough idea, I suppose. Um, I loved the different like road trip antics. I loved the Beardos. I personally thought they were hilarious. We are not including the movie into this because otherwise that would be straight into F tier. The movie absolutely sucks. It's terrible. Um, and yeah, I remember really enjoying myself with this book. It was a great book. Really liked it. Old School's gonna go in an A. I really like the concept. I thought that it managed to tackle a lot of different uh cool ideas and yeah. I enjoyed it. Oh boy. Double Down is a D tier. I'm sorry, I did not think this book was interesting at all. Like, I thought that this was just, I thought it was really boring. Like none of the ideas really seemed to stand out and graspy in this book. I didn't like it. I have not read either of the movie diary books. In fact, I might as well get these out of the way. I have also not read any of the Rowley adventure books um or Diaper Overload, and I also have not had a chance to read No Brainer, the newest book. So getting those out of the way right now. Now we get to the Get It. I remember when this book came out. When we're reading it, that's a B tier in my mind. Now, does it steal some concepts from is it like kind of take a lot of pages from Long Haul? Yeah, it does. But The thing I really liked about this book is honestly how much I could relate to the struggles of getting through the airport. Like, oh man, that just like struck a personal chord with me, I think. Yeah. Um Now we have the wrecking or the meltdown. Um I feel like I would need to I feel like I wanna read a plot summary of these to remember what happens. Okay, so the main thing um is like the entire cold weather and the snow fight thing. I don't know this book wasn't like super memorable, but it wasn't like as boring as Double Down. Let's see is fine for me. Um, I do not remember anything about that book. That is going in D. I remember literally nothing about it except for the whole house renovation plot and wow, that was I don't know that was very forgettable. All right, the OG A tier. It's still really good book that really holds up to this day. You know, it was the one that pioneered the formula for a very successful series. Have a lot of classic gags in there. You have the cheese touch. You have their Halloween adventures. This book is what started it all, and it's still among the best, I think. Ah, the deep end, F tier. Um, oh my God, this was the most disappointing read I've had out of any of these books. It was literally just a recycled, garbled mess of um and just somehow like a worse version of the really good things that happened in The Long Haul and Ugly Truth. It Deep End is a terrible book. Or, Um, Now, it wasn't The Ugly Truth. What was the one where uh, which diary of a wimpy wimpy kid book? And was an old school. Okay. Yeah, not truth. Deacon felt like a ripoff and the worst combination of 9 and 10. Absolutely sucked. Extremely disappointing. Uh, Big Shot, I actually really enjoyed. After Deep End was such a massive disappointment, I was kind of like, I kind of become a bit pessimistic about the whole like future of the series, especially like after Wrecking Ball had been so meh. Um, But the big shot was kind of a redemption. I really, really like the unique angle of Greg tackling sports, and I just found it to be a nice return to form for Jeff Kinney. Robert Grove, easy S tier. This is my favorite Diary of a Wimpy Kid book and has been for a very long time. I think that the concept is clean. Everything that, like, all the gags and plot points are very, like, nicely focused on the premise, and it has a very nice, complete resolution. Um, this, like, for me, like, this is like A New Hope, and this is like Empire Strikes Back. I know that's a very weird comparison to make, but that's like genuinely like how I feel with these books. Now, Last Straw. I think Last Straw's an A. I remember this book quite fondly. I always really liked, because I'm pretty sure this book had both the soccer subplot and the one where he does the Boy Scouts and stuff. I really like both of those, and I also really liked the commentary that it has between Greg and Frank in the book. Yeah, great book. Dog Days is a B. I like the Sweetie. Um, and I like the summer vacation elements, but other than that, I feel like there have been more memorable books. Complete Truth, I remember liking. I believe this is the one that had the plot point where they like had to stay overnight, I think. I remember enjoying this book. Okay. The do-it-yourself book. I mean, this is a bit weird to rank because it's like a do-it-yourself book. It's not exactly. I don't know. I'll put it in C because, like, it's kind of hard to rank as a concept. Uh, Actually, I want this first. Third wheel was a C. Um, this book would have been a little bit higher if I felt like I feel like what the third wheel needed more than anything was a more like clear plot direction. It kind of felt like a little bit messy, like it just jumped around a little bit too much, in my opinion. Um, but it was okay. It wasn't the worst. And then Cabin Fever, my second favorite. Um, in my opinion, this was uh just like really really entertaining. And in my opinion, this did like the snowing concept better than the meltdown. I think it has a lot of really classic stuff. You have all the stuff with Manny being an absolute douchebag. You have Greg trying to start the whole bizarre thing and then accidentally getting vandalism charges or something. Um, yeah, I have very fond memories of this book. Um, I'm gonna order these a little bit. Uh, Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna be my complete list. Obviously, this is a shorter tier list than other ones. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And it's a very classic series. I think I'll have nostalgia for a long time. But with that said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.